to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Could the Golden State Warriors be on the verge of delivering another major blow in the market and solidifying their return to the NBA title race? After a turbulent start to the season, the team transformed its destiny with the arrival of Jimmy Butler and is now on a rise. But what comes next for the Dubs? The season started far from ideal for the Warriors, who were even struggling to hold on to the last play-in spot. It was then that the franchise decided to act and made a bold move by bringing in Jimmy Butler. Since his arrival, the impact was immediate. The team climbed in the standings and now occupies the 7th position in the West, with a record of 32-27. Alongside Stephen Curry, Butler formed a new duo of stars that rekindled fans' hopes. But the Warriors should not stop there. According to Zach Buckley from Bleacher Report, the team still has assets to pursue another major trade in the offseason. If the supporting cast does not meet expectations in the playoffs, the franchise may opt for another aggressive move to further strengthen their title candidacy. Among the speculated names, 3 stand out as possible targets: Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Vucevic. Giannis has been linked to the Warriors for some time, and an early elimination of the Milwaukee Bucks could lead him to seek new directions. If that happens, Golden State will certainly be among the teams interested in adding the former MVP to their roster. Another name that could return to the Bay Area is Kevin Durant. The star was already a key piece in the Warriors' championships in 2017 and 2018, and with the Phoenix Suns increasingly inclined toward a rebuild, a reunion is not out of the question. As for Nikola Vucevic, a player the Warriors tried to acquire at the trade deadline, he would bring a crucial interior presence to the team. His combination of size and offensive ability would perfectly complement Curry and Butler, filling one of the main gaps in the roster. For now, the Warriors may choose to keep the roster as it is and see how far this new formation can go in the playoffs. But if there is an opportunity to add another heavy hitter, don't be surprised if the Golden State front office makes another bold move. And you, Warriors fan, which of these players would be the best addition to the team? Leave your comment and don't forget to subscribe to the Warriors News Fan Update to stay on top of all the team's news. If there is one thing the Warriors have proven over the years, it is that they never get complacent. Since the beginning of the dynasty with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, the franchise has always sought ways to reinvent itself and maintain its competitiveness. The arrival of Jimmy Butler was a step in that direction, but will it be enough to return the team to the top of the NBA? With the regular season heading toward its final stretch, the coming weeks will be decisive in understanding the true potential of this new formation. If the Warriors manage a solid campaign and make a deep playoff run, the front office might trust the current roster for next season. But if the team stumbles and gets eliminated early, it could accelerate plans for yet another major market move. Giannis, Durant, or Vucevic, which is the best option for the Warriors? Each of the 3 names mentioned as potential targets for the Warriors would bring a different impact to the team. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the type of player who can completely change a team's level. A 2-time MVP, possessing a devastating physical game and a unique competitive mentality, he would fit perfectly into the Warriors' system. The big question would be, will the Bucks really be willing to trade him? If an early playoff exit shakes Giannis's confidence in Milwaukee, this scenario could become real. The possibility of reuniting with Kevin Durant, on the other hand, would bring a nostalgic storyline for the fans. Durant has already proven that he can win alongside Curry and Green, and his scoring ability continues to be one of the most lethal in the league. But would the Warriors' front office be willing to give up young talent and draft picks to bring him back? Moreover, how would the fans react to a return after the tumultuous way he left in 2019? Finally, Nikola Vucevic might not be as flashy a name as the other two, but he would fill an important need for the Warriors. The team has been missing a dominant center who can provide more defensive stability and rebounding, in addition to contributing offensively. Vucevic has a versatile game, capable of scoring in the paint and even spacing the floor with his mid to long-range shooting. He would be a fundamental piece to balance the team. The future of the Warriors hinges on the playoffs. Regardless of which path the Warriors choose, one thing is certain: the playoff performance will define the franchise's next steps. If Curry and Butler manage to lead the team to a promising campaign, the front office might only make minor adjustments to strengthen the roster. But if the team shows weaknesses and fails to meet expectations, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Warriors making moves to acquire another superstar. Fans can expect an eventful period ahead, with many speculations and possibilities. And you, do you believe that the Warriors should stick with the current roster or pursue another major star to reinforce the team? Which of the three players mentioned would be the best option? As a Golden State Warriors fan, I see this potential off-season move with excitement, but also with a critical eye. The arrival of Jimmy Butler was already a great decision, and his impact on the team is undeniable. He brought not only talent but a competitive mentality that the Warriors desperately needed, especially after such an unstable start to the season. Now, with Curry and Butler together, we have a duo capable of making noise in the playoffs. But is that enough to contend for the title? My opinion, the Warriors still need one more piece to truly compete with the league's best teams. And among the three names mentioned, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Vucevic, I see Giannis as the best fit. He would bring elite defense, a dominant physical presence, and be an unstoppable force in the paint, something the Warriors have been desperately missing. If the Milwaukee Bucks falter in the playoffs and Giannis shows interest in leaving, Golden State must do everything possible to bring him in. Would Kevin Durant's return be interesting? Without a doubt. He has already proven that he can win alongside Curry, and his scoring ability remains phenomenal. But does it make sense to revive a partnership that has had its ups and downs? Furthermore, KD is not the same physical player he once was, and relying on a Curry-Butler-Durant trio would raise questions about durability and defense. As for Nikola Vucevic, while he may not be a superstar on the level of Giannis or Durant, he would still be a valuable addition. The Warriors need a reliable center who can protect the paint and contribute offensively. If the team can't secure a heavyweight name like Giannis, Vucevic would be a realistic and efficient option. In the end, everything will depend on how the Warriors perform in the playoffs. If Butler and Curry manage to lead this team on a great run, a drastic move might not be necessary. But if the Warriors are eliminated early, I wouldn't be surprised to see the front office making another major trade. And if that happens, I hope it is to bring in Giannis Antetokounmpo, because then we can truly talk about a reborn dynasty. And you, Warriors fan, what's your opinion? Should the team bet on a new superstar or stick with the current roster? Leave your comment and don't forget to subscribe to the Warriors News Fan Update to stay on top of everything about Golden State.